You ever notice how, like, after a certain number of birthdays, your house just starts to, like, fill up?
Oh, tell me about it.
It's like things just multiply when we're sleeping, you know?
Well, right. It's not even like we're buying more things.
Yeah.
It's just like things from our past just sort of materialize.
Exactly.
Like the other day, I found a box of college textbooks up in the attic.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, why am I holding on to these?
I swear I cleaned out the attic last year,
Right.
but somehow it's full again.
Yeah. I think that's just part of getting older, you know? We
Yeah.
just accumulate so much stuff.
It's not all treasures either. It's mostly things I don't even know what to do with anymore.
Exactly.
Like I found electric bills from when my grandkids were babies.
Oh, wow.
Do I really need those?
Probably not.
Yeah, no. And all that stuff, it really just makes our homes feel less comfortable.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's like the more stuff we have, the less space we have to actually, move around.
Right.
Who wants to be tripping over stacks of old magazines at this age,
Or squeezing past that china cabinet that nobody uses anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And, it's not just about physical space either.
No, it's mental too.
Yeah, all that clutter, it kind of creates mental clutter too. Like it's a weight on your mind.
It really is.
I walk into a room and I just feel overwhelmed by all this stuff sometimes.
I know.
It's hard to relax.
Exactly, yeah. You want to be able to enjoy your home.
Yes, exactly. I want it to feel calm, peaceful.
It doesn't have to be that way.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we have the power to like simplify our homes and make it more peaceful.
That sounds lovely. But where do we even start?
I know it can be kind of daunting.
Yeah.
But I always say start small, don't try to declutter your entire house in one go.
Right.
Just focus on like one area at a time.
Okay.
Like maybe that junk drawer in the kitchen.
Don't even get me started on a junk drawer.
Yeah, we all have one, right?
Yeah, it's like a black hole in there.
Exactly. But, maybe starting small is a good place to start.
Okay.
And then also just thinking about, well, take your kitchen, for example.
Okay.
Do you really need 5 spatulas?
No.
Or 3 can openers?
No.
Probably have 1 or 2 of each that you really use all the time.
Right.
And the rest are just taking up space.
Yeah. What about all those gadgets
Oh, the gadget.
that we buy and think we're going to use every day?
Yes. My bread maker is basically a really expensive dust collector at this point.
Oh, I have a pasta maker I used once, maybe twice.
Right.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
I think we've all been there.
Yeah. And clothes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
My closet is full of clothes I haven't worn in years.
Mm.
I really need to do something about that.
Yeah, it's not just about getting rid of things either, though. It's being mindful of what we bring in.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
In the first place, do we really need another sweater?
Or another knickknack on the shelf.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you're making me rethink that ceramic owl I saw at the craft fair last weekend.
Oh, they're so cute.
They are cute.
But ask yourself, do I really need it? Will it bring me joy? Or is it just going to be another thing to dust?
You're right. That owl can stay at the craft fair.
Maybe.
It's funny. We get so attached to things,
I know.
even if we don't use them anymore.
Right.
Like I've got boxes and boxes of my
Yeah.
kids' old artwork and their school projects
Oh, yeah.
down in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
I can't bear to part with them,
I know.
but they're just taking up space down there collecting dust.
I have my mom's old china set.
Oh,
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But it's a whole
Mm.
cabinet, and I never use it.
yeah,
It's like I'm holding on to it out of obligation more than anything.
right. Not because it brings me any joy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's tough though, isn't it?
It is.
Letting go of some of that sentimental stuff,
It is.
even if it's hard.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could take pictures of it.
Yeah.
Keep the memories alive.
Exactly.
They have all the clutter.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Or pass them down to the grandkids
Yeah, if they want it.
if they're interested.
Right, exactly.
You know what else I think is tough?
What's that?
Unfinished projects.
Oh, unfinished projects.
We all have them.
We all have them.
Like knitting projects that we started and never finished.
Yeah, or that stack of books you're going to read someday.
Oh, the someday books.
Someday book.
I have a whole shelf of them.
I know, me too.
I'm going to get around to reading them someday, but
Someday.
let's be realistic. Probably not going to happen.
Probably not.
Fine.
I think it's okay to let go of those aspirations.
Yeah.
If it's not bringing you joy anymore,
Yeah.
maybe it's time to donate those supplies or those books and, make space for something new.
It's like that feeling of like we have to keep things just in case.
Oh, the just in case.
I've got a drawer full of batteries.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I needed one.
The just in case trap.
Yeah.
I think we all fall into that one. Mm-hmm.
The truth is, though, most things can be replaced pretty easily if we really need them.
They can.
And in the meantime, it's just weighing us down,
Yeah, so true.
you know?
Maybe instead of focusing on what we might need someday.
Mm.
We should just enjoy what we have now
Yes.
and make sure our home is comfortable and functional for us at this stage,
I love that.
you know?
Yeah. It's about creating a space that reflects who you are now,
Right.
not who you were or who you think you should be.
I like that.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's say we are ready to start decluttering.
Okay.
What are some practical tips?
Yeah,
What do
real-
we do with all this stuff?
Well, I think donating is a great option.
Okay.
A lot of charities could really use our gently used clothes, furniture, household goods.
Yeah.
It feels good too, to know that it's going to a good cause.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I know our local senior center is always looking for donations.
There you go.
So that's good. And what about things that can't be donated?
We've got recycling centers.
Right. For electronics, batteries, hazardous materials.
Mm-hmm.
And then for those things that really are truly unusable, sometimes you just got to toss them.
Yeah.
Don't feel guilty about it. You're making space for something better.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're making me feel a lot less overwhelmed about this whole thing.
Good.
Maybe it's not as scary as I thought.
It doesn't have to be.
Okay.
Just remember, start small, be patient with yourself,
Right.
and focus on the positive changes you're making.
I'm feeling inspired.
Good.
I think I'm going to tackle that junk drawer this weekend.
I love it.
What about you? Are you working on any decluttering projects these days?
I've been meaning to clear out that china cabinet I was telling you about.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe I'll invite the grandkids over,
Yeah.
see if they want any of it.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It'd be fun to share some stories about pieces.
Yeah.
Pass on some family history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole conversation has been really helpful.
Good.
It's nice to know I'm not alone in this.
Yep. Me too.
Feeling overwhelmed by clutter sometimes.
It's a common problem.
Yeah. Yeah. And, it's not just about getting rid of things.
No, it's not.
It's about making a more peaceful, enjoyable space
Exactly.
for ourselves.
Yeah. Your home should be a reflection of who you are and what you value.
Beautifully said.
Thank you.
I think we've given our listeners a lot to think about today.
we have.
So what's the final takeaway message you want to leave them with?
Well, I would say decluttering is a journey, not a destination.
Okay.
Start small, be kind to yourself, celebrate those successes.
Mm-hmm.
And most importantly, focus on creating a space that brings you joy and makes you feel good.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's about simplifying our homes and our lives
Exactly.
so we can focus on what really matters.
Absolutely.
It's funny. As we've been talking, I realized that
Yeah.
decluttering isn't just about getting rid of stuff.
No, it's not.
It's also about making room for new things, new experiences.
Oh, absolutely. When we let go of the old, we create space for the new.
Exactly. It's like opening the windows and letting in some fresh air.
Yes.
And at this stage in life, I think we could all use a little bit more fresh air.
Exactly. We've worked hard. We've raised our families, helped with the grandkids.
Yeah.
It's time to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah. Make the most of every day.
A clutter-free home can really help with that,
Oh, absolutely.
When your surroundings are calm and peaceful,
Mm,
it frees up your mind to focus on the things that bring you joy.
yes.
Spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, relaxing with a good book.
Speaking of hobbies,
Yeah.
maybe decluttering can even inspire us to try something new.
Oh, I love that.
I've always wanted to take up painting, but I could never find the space for
Yeah.
an easel and all those paints.
Right?
But now that I'm clearing out some clutter,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
I can.
There you go.
There you go. It's never too late to learn something new
Never too late.
or rediscover a passion from the past.
Absolutely. And, it's not just about hobbies either.
Oh,
Decluttering can help us reconnect with our communities.
how so?
Well, think about it. All those clothes and household items that we're donating,
Yeah.
they're going to people who need them right here in our own communities.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's a way to give back, make a difference.
That's a wonderful way to look at it.
Yeah.
It's not just getting rid of things. It's about sharing,
Yes.
helping others.
And it can be a great way to connect with people, connect with organizations in our community.
Yes.
Volunteer at the thrift store, help out at the senior center,
Right.
even just talk with your neighbors about their experiences.
Yeah. Yeah. Building those connections, supporting each other,
That's so important.
especially as we get older.
Absolutely. And you know what? Decluttering can even be a way to leave a legacy for our loved ones.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, instead of leaving our families with a house full of stuff to sort through
Right.
when we're gone,
Right.
we can start decluttering now
Yeah.
and make things easier for them.
Yeah. That's a really good point.
It's about being thoughtful, even in our later years.
Yeah. Consider it.
It's a gift to ourselves, too.
Mm.
By simplifying our homes and our lives, we're creating a more peaceful and enjoyable environment for ourselves right now.
In the present.
Yes.
I think that's a perfect note to end on.
Yeah.
Decluttering isn't just about getting rid of things. It's about creating space for joy,
Yes.
peace, and connection now and in the future.
Beautifully said. It's about living a life that is full of meaning and purpose, surrounded by the things and the people that we love.
Well, to all our listeners out there, we encourage you to take a look around your home and ask yourselves, what can I let go of to create a little more space for what truly matters?
And remember, you don't have to do it alone.
Yeah.
Reach out to friends, family, or community organizations for support. Together, we can create homes and lives that are filled with more joy, peace, and purpose.
Wonderful. Thanks for joining me today.
It's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me.